And I had no idea what drill rapping was, but I called my son. He sent me some videos, and it is alarming.
At one time, the Bronx was a thriving community. That started to change.
An hour? An hour? A whole hour?
Let's go.
Trap Geek? Yeah, I got the Cardi. Trap Geek up. Don't worry.
Yeah, bro, we got Lori Long. Got just pissing on my son, Goon Ward. Fucking.
You did somebody who died. His name was Rara.
Yeah. Before he died, 2 days before he died, he said, I'm a when I see you. Look how that worked.
These individuals want to get credit for the harm that they're doing.
The gangs are accused of operating out of public housing and often stalk their enemies in broad daylight.
Why y'all running out Dolly? Why you running?
Ricky. Now, you know well, we told you, bro, if you ever needed something, anything, bro, you ain't just a mod in here, bro. You are a DEO general, my TG. My phone. You know, on it, I don't be reading the caption them. I just be looking at the video because the caption be lying sometimes.
We are allowing music, displaying of guns, violence. We're allowing it to stay on these sites.
Alright, what is up, everybody? We gonna talk about New York.
Yo, what's good?
Probably one of the wildest
FBI agent
rap,
geek.
period. 7 years ago, there was a huge explosion with Brooklyn drill. Then the feds started doing gang sweeps, taking everybody down one by one. It got so crazy, you got shootings happening in Times Square involving established rappers.
This week's gunfire in Times Square, police have made an arrest. 20-year-old Kumina Elijah of Brooklyn.
Since 2017, the NYPD has used facial recognition technology, or FRT, in 22,000 cases. Because there's so many cameras,
and y'all niggas telling me to come to New York?
On the footage of their favorite rappers involved in
fucking
shootouts,
part?
moving traffic, stabbing.
Yo, you niggas was trying to line me. Yo, word to my mother. You niggas was trying to lie me. Word to? Niggas would have did you bad.
Near delis. I mean, some of the songs that were going
niggas would have did you bad.
Someone smoking on someone's dead eyes.
I just playing. I'm not doing nobody bad, bro. I'm just trying to be in Times Square with the guys. You know, that's it.
Times and put them in music videos like they were Easter eggs. You had the city's mayor, Eric Adams, coming out in a press conference wanting to ban drill music, even expanding and investing into different departments that tracks everybody's
That's pretty weird.
Online.
That's like Chicago wanting to ban drill music.
NYPD's real-time crime center.
They're bragging about what they're doing. Social media has proven to be an invaluable
tool.
A few years ago, the Bronx
bro.
took over. Maybe one of the sickest boroughs
I'm
in
sober.
the
The society in the Bronx is horrible.
Rappers from the Bronx to stop using the music to encourage shootings.
I remember in the 90s, kids were throwing fridges off the roofs of the River Park Tower projects in the Bronx. And now the kids from RPT are getting indicted by the dozens on federal racketeering and gang conspiracy.
Throwing fridges off the roofs? How the fuck did they do that?
Charges.
Niggas don't care about me, my heart. Like, my heart only been like 3 months. Like, niggas really forgot about me already. Like,
with the government trying to pin them for everything from murder all the way to animal cruelty. Talking about one of the most infamous drill voices in the scene, D-Thang, who was talking shit.
What the fuck? That's Cousin ass, bro.
Pigeon.
Yo, that nigga. Yo, those are 2 different niggas. Y'all was joking?
Instagram live stream with his boys, then shooting it dead for 100 views.
Your little man's right here. Dog, wait. We about to drill out. You gonna pick him up?
What the
I can't look.
See, everything in New York.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie, bro. That's not animal cruelty, because I'm gonna be honest, sometimes them pigeons, some of them motherfuckers deserve to get they fucking, done
for clout.
Yo.
Numbers.
Niggas almost stole my sandwich one day, bro.
Last year.
Shit get wicked, bro. I'm not gonna cap.
13 and 15, maneuvering the back alleys and the looping hills in the Bronx, using scooters to carry out hits in broad day.
This gang conducted wolf pack-like searches throughout the investigation.
Now, we're getting into all
K
this.
Plot still locked
check
up.
out my song of the day. This
He
is my
getting
guy
life?
Millie. Let's go.
I'm trying to send someone to urge.
Boy, Millie, shut that shit up, boy. I don't wanna hear that shit, nigga.
We're going to the Bronx to understand this story. Get ready to see wild shit. I mean, you got gangs dressing as Squid Games for Halloween, and it's not to go trick-or-treating. For the last 2 summers, Bronx drill was everywhere. on TikTok, radio stations. You got 3 to 4 sets of different cousins, blood-related, all established rappers, beefing with each other because of block politics.
That's my cousin.
No, both of them are your cousins. Everybody's like, wait, hold up. They cousins, they're going at it, but he's cousins.
Can't wait to see Auntie now. Huh.
Because y'all are family, technically, could you ever see all of y'all reconciling?
Nah, I don't think so.
Wow. The music in the Bronx is super high energy, sometimes too high. Like these kids got ADD or
cousins.
The Bronx has the biggest dropout rate in all of New York, and it's become
biggest dropout rate in all of New York.
A problem. You got kids going to school in rival territories with different campuses getting metal detectors in them to squash gang shootings.
Damn!
Oh, I tell you what?
This, of course, is the rapper Shy K, with 100 million views on YouTube in 2 years of rapping, coming out of the Cortland Projects in the South Bronx, aka home of extortion. In 2009, the Cortland homes was subject to a police sweeping called Operation Bad Apple, which took down 52 people for racketeering and gang conspiracy.
Yo, Mara, thank you for the tier
NYPD
1.
even went on to build a police building
Like how you get hit by a bus? Oh, my fault.
Called PSA 7,
paused by
even though a
accident.
precinct and a Bronx borough court are literally a few blocks away. Cortland's home to popular rappers like B-Love and Shy K. Shah, who's known for having a deep-ass voice that doesn't really match his face, went to the rival school in the Mott Haven campus,
Like
just
what?
9 minutes away
Like
from
how?
his hood,
We
where
see
he
him,
would
we
bug
killing
out
this
towards any
smile.
kid that repped the rival gang, the YGs. He was making posts
Niggas
talking about
gangbanging at
YG
school like
killer,
that,
even
recording
hopping on
it.
Instagram lives at 12 years old, saying directly to a YG kid named Wu Lottie that he was gonna spare him.
What's up, Via Wuladi? Yo, he said, what's up, Via Wuladi?
I know. I'm not gonna jump you. I'm gonna jump Nooks.
5 years later, Wu Lottie would get murdered. See, the Young Gunners, or the YGs, is an infamous Bronx-made gang which started in 2003 in the Mott Haven houses and the Patterson houses, just 10 minutes away from Cortland. 2 detention centers in the Bronx, Horizons and Crossroads, are breeding grounds for gang recruitment, and the YGs were formed to combat the overwhelming numbers of Bloods in adult jails like Rikers Island.
Yeah, bro. Not gonna lie, if I did my juvenile days in New York, I would have seen a different man.
The YGs had dozens and dozens of different sets, all banging under its umbrella, with all sorts of different hoods spread out throughout the Bronx, forcing other blocks around them to create their own gangs in response to combat the YGs. You can even see this in the classic South Bronx.
Yo, the nigga just put in 2 days, bro. You never been behind those walls, my nigga. If it was 2 days, 3 days, 4 days, nigga, you wouldn't have lasted a day, bro. Yo, chill.
Shot caller from French Montana. In the video, French is surrounded by YGs, and here
I'm bullshitting.
Drew Hef.
He got the
was killed
mouth
a few years
ties.
later at Club Tropicana, beaten on the head.
Wait, that was Walker.
You can see the leader, Drew Hef, who was killed a few years later at Club Tropicana, beaten on the head with the glass base of a hookah pipe.
Damn! Oh my God!
Glass shattered. His ops used a metal rod inside the hookah to continue pounding his head, leaving Drew Hef drenched in blood. He died in a coma a week later. The youngsters who oppose YGs often cite this event to antagonize them. YGs were notorious for violence themselves. Locals remember a horrific event that took place on April 16th of 2012 when a gang of YGs were drinking liquor on a hazy night, discussing who was the toughest in the crew. This crew of YGs made a 7-minute walk and stormed their rivals on Cortland Ave to see what they could catch. The Cortland buildings were empty, except for one kid, a 16-year-old named Noah Bala, aka Moses, was alone walking. Probably weighed about 90 pounds soaking wet. The YGs chased him, kicked him to the ground, and stomped him to death.
Damn! What the fuck?
Kids from the Cortland Projects hold Noah's name in high regard. B-Love,
R.I.P.,
whose hit
man.
song, If You Know You Know, got 16 million views when it was released 2 years ago. He actually confronted the brother of a YG's member that killed.
You thought shit was sweet? Where the fuck that 24-hour at, buddy? I'm gonna be honest, Bartholomew condones. No nigga named Bartholomew is gonna scare me into putting any type of hours for like anything, nigga. Like, your name is Bartholomew, bro. Like, what are you talking about?
No, outside in front of the Metro
Chill.
Court.
This weekend, no, deadass this weekend.
As this guy was waiting to be tried for a different
pinky
murder
promise.
of another Cortland youth named Yellow.
Come across the street. I can't even score with it. Nah, flask me, throw that up one more time. What the fuck you talking about? What you talking about, pussy? Come across the street.
The Bronx is so crazy. Dudes will get active in the courts, outside the courts, in front of police. They don't care.
A nigga waiting outside the court while you in there on live is fucking insane to me, bro. Yo, he's running!
Come here, Sean. I'm calling the police tonight. Now, Noah's death is brought up in dozens of drill songs, all to disrespect him and the Cortland projects.
I'm not, bro, a group of niggas trying to tell me, on God I'm running. On Jesus Christ I'm running. Of course I'll do the same. What am I, fucking brain dead, bitch? Duh. Are you dumb?
Notorious YG rapper.
Unless I got that. It's over, I ain't gonna lie. Let them niggas run at me. New York shit. Wyoming shit. Oh. Nah, I ain't gonna cap though. Nah, if it's like 5 niggas, bro, I gotta run. No aim? What you mean no aim? Chill.
Out of the River Park
We not talking about that.
YG stronghold in the
They
West
right
Bronx.
behind you
Made
running?
the song Wedgie Man this, Wedgie Man that in it.
I'm not
D-Thang has a cold-blooded line talking about the beating of Noah.
Just watch how we spin like a fidget. If we catch a hop, we go out like that midget. So Jelly fall back, I'ma clip him.
That song is riddled with disses. The title itself sounds funny. Wedgie Man this, Wedgie Man that. It's a direct shot at Shy EK, the rapper from Cortland, who was caught on camera getting a wedgie.
What the fuck? Bruce, I'm sorry. What the fuck? Bruh. I'm sorry. I said, bro, that shit ain't. Bro, who the fuck still get. Yo, fuck. Bro, who the fuck. I'm sorry, bro. Bro, who the fuck still give wedgies, bro? That shit so lame. I've never heard of this. I've never seen this picture, bro. That's why I'm laughing so hard. Fuck. Damn.
Yo! Do you like my new song?
What you mean this? What you mean that?
Now D-Thang's home,
Damn.
RPT, the River Park Towers, alias the Death Towers, encompasses
Oh my God, that shit got me
44-floor
crying.
buildings and 2 38-story buildings standing over the Harlem River. 8 years ago, the feds took down 20 of their top guys, wiping out the leaders, hiring security guards, and installing cameras to stop people from dealing drugs right outside. Then, the kids took over.
One way in, one way out. So like this my brother for life, forever.
They continued drug dealing, robbing. The feds were actually finding illegal weapons in the music videos, then tying them to shootings.
You got shot, is that true?
Yeah, we know. Word of my mother, we know.
New York has always had very strict gun laws. People wanted to know how these kids were getting their hands on weapons. Ghost guns, these untraceable...
Nigga recorded himself and saying, yeah, we know. Like, damn. Wait, is D-Thang in jail or no? Hassanat's brother is an evil fuck. Looking at the news. Oh, that was the news?
Firearms.
Oh, he in
made
jail.
from parts you could purchase online. It's been wrecking havoc in the city.
If you're a child, if you're a convicted felon, you can go online and purchase these parts, get the parts, construct the firearm.
Serial numbers, untraceable, no background check, nothing. That is a problem.
The whole of 2021 was crazy. As the feds were tuning into Instagram lives, you could see stuff like rapper D-Thang with his own cousin, K-Flock, flashing out on each other for a live audience.
Yeah, Muddy, don't do that, Muddy. Don't do that, Muddy.
If I see Stunner, you know I'ma whack him. Fuck that. No, I'ma clash him. Show my energy last time I saw you, Stunner.
K-Flock is literally D-Thang's blood cousin, coming from the famous Little Italy part of Central Bronx, near the 48th precinct. K-Flock's own mom pretended in an interview not even to know who D-Thang was.
Him and D-Thang are cousins.
I don't even know who that thing is. I'm the mom and I'm confirming it. That's nowhere near related to me at all.
His gang, DOA, or Dead on Arrival, is an allegiance of 5 blocks, all of which are surrounded by YGs. And
is that deep? It's that deep. Niggas done died behind it. It's that deep. It is very
Drillies, a vicious gang of Bloods that also oppose K-Flock and his gang DOA.
Oh, Sa Flocka, come play. Come play today. You always play.
Really paid Dougie, my bad. A big homie K a home visit. Niggas know my bop. LMFAO. Had him writing posts talking about go home. He ain't want to come downstairs.
On the internet, I want you to come play today.
Now, because the fans knew K-Flock as a crash-out specialist who would film his gang endeavors all for social media, this resulted in all his music getting more and more views.
Let me tell y'all what he did, bro.
What do y'all mean, why the fuck they all spamming? You thought this shit said DYK. Holy shit.
You're gonna call me to a mansion party full of ops. Ask Peke.
Yo, I was there.
We was in there, but who was there?
That's what I'm saying. Locker in there. Right or wrong nose.
Now this would make his rivals upset and jealous. K-Flock would bring them into Instagram lives just to argue with them.
Bro, y'all over scariness. I was following y'all.
You never did nothing to me though. Really never did nothing to me.
That kid he was talking shit to is Rajiz, a YG member from the 800 block, literally a 15-minute walk away from K-Flock's hood. Now just 2 weeks after they had that argument on live, this YG kid Rajiz would preview a track called Real Facts, where he was going after K-Flock.
Hey yo, kicking out less with the facts. Anytime that they throw out through backs, he blew you again, you ain't smoking on Matt.
While this was going on, the feds were catching these same YG kids on surveillance cameras, carjacking Toyota Camrys, Mercedes Benzes, even robbing someone at gunpoint.
Damn.
Months later, on July 11th, those same YG goons were hunting in DOA territory, K-Flock's neighborhood. They only had to drive 6 minutes before stumbling upon a 13-year-old kid named J-Rip, who looked up to K-Flock with huge admiration. One kid hopped out of a black Honda Accord that had 3 orange racing stripes on its hood. The kid aimed his pistol, unloading into J-Rip, who stumbled into this cafe, Angels, bled out, and died in front of customers. The same cafe, Angels, where K-Flock and Shaike were hanging out on a live stream a few months ago, right across the street from K-Flock's apartment.
Word to the God. Don't slide. Don't try to go like doing some stupid shit.
Word of J-Rip's murder got out quickly that day. The kid Rajiz, who was on live with Flock a few months prior, was now on social media mocking J-Rip's death. 7 hours later, Jay's friends went off to retaliate. They found Rajiz in a private Uber on the phone. 2 shooters on a scooter pulled up next to him, opened fire through the window, hitting him in the head and torso, killing Ra instantly. And all this happened in Mount Hope, a mile out from J-Rip's murder scene earlier that day. Ra's family learned about his death from a friend who was on the phone with him at the moment he was killed. Revenge does not heal losing loved ones, but Flock's fame was exponentially growing. He got an offer for his very first show, upstate in Poughkeepsie, 2 hours out of New York City, where locals targeted him right away. 5 people were found shot, 1 stabbed, right outside the club Revel 32.
Well, I'm not gonna fucking, yo, I'm sorry, like, this is no diss to New York artists, nothing like, you niggas couldn't fucking pay me to pull up to y'all fucking show, goddammit. Not a single one of you niggas. I don't give a fuck how much I like your music, bitch. I know this shit finna look like Swiss cheese when the show done. Why the fuck would I go?
As security at the
5 niggas shot and a nigga stabbed? The fuck was the show at? Gotham, nigga?
Venue scrambled, turning his tour bus into a makeshift ambulance, transporting victims to the hospital. The tour bus got shot up as well, because the people that were doing the shooting thought the K-Flock was inside.
Most of these victims were occupants of a private bus that had been identified as being in multiple locations here in the city of Poughkeepsie.
But he managed to escape unharmed. The next day, K-Flock would pop out at Rolling Loud, New York for a surprise performance.
It's a surprise performance, the next stars in New York, K-Flock and B-Love.
But he got into a brawl with another Bronx artist as their entourages clashed, thus banning Flock from the festival for life. But all this beefing just boosted his profile. That same night, he would drop the song Being Honest with G Herbo, which now has 25 million views on YouTube. It was like K-Flock was on top of the world.
This was a hit bopper.
Drills. 6 days later, he was in a rental car with his boys, driving to his cousin D-Thang's building, the River Park Towers, spotting an op, shooting them on the Roberto Clemente Bridge. You'd think it would stop there, but no. The next week, undercovers pulled K-Flock over in Yonkers, finding a gun in his sock, which if you know New York laws, carries a 3 to 5 year sentence. The very next day, he was bragging about buying a new gun. You're thinking this might stop.
I'm not gonna cap, bro. Yeah,
Getting close to Christmas, on December 16th, 2021, K-Flock walked past the barbershop in Harlem early in the morning, had a standoff with this man, pulled a pistol out, and shot him dead. The rapper in the city with the most buzz, caught on surveillance video, wearing designer clothing from head to toe, shooting a rival in the shoes.
Wearing designer clothing, friend. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I had that shit on though.
He's wearing in surveillance video that day are the same unreleased Jordans he was showing off for social media.
Yo, Trap Geek, Jesus fuck, nigga.
2 days before. The craziest part is the guy Flock's booked for killing comes from a set in Harlem that have the same enemies that K-Flock has. Geographically, they have the same rivals. They both beef with YGs and Drillies. Flock began beefing with this set in Harlem called the OIs because one of their rappers, E-Dot Baby, was seen at a party smoking on Instagram.
Didn't he pass away too?
Live with some YGs.
Yo, this shit, why do this shit got 300 views?
RP to all the following ones in New York,
gathered his
man.
posse and made one of the coldest Bronx drill songs yet, called Brotherly Love. Riddled with disses towards this Harlem set, the OIs.
I ain't listening to him.
Niggas talking fuck he wanna do. He chill with them op niggas, whatever they throw up, I'm dropping it too.
Shy K, the rapper from Cortland, would side with E-Dot Baby, so in turn, he would start beefing with Flock, and Flock would start beefing with him, both of them releasing diss tracks, with Flock saying he was smoking on Shy K's dead father.
Free Flock. All y'all niggas music is doing bad now. Y'all need him, but free him, because you know what he's gonna do. He gonna be the 5th dead DOA member.
Interestingly, just minutes before Flock pulled the trigger at that barber shop, killing the man, he had logged onto FaceTime to talk directly to his rivals, brandishing his gun. And he was filming at the exact same stoops where E-Dot Baby, the rapper from Harlem, had filmed a music video 1 year prior called Ready for War. Slowly, one by one, the Bronx was following the Brooklyn scene, with all their rappers getting wiped out by
God, these are all niggas that died or just died and went to jail.
5 months later, the Drillies would get taken down in a massive RICO case, booking 20
What? Jail? Okay.
people for murder, conspiracy, racketeering, and gang activity. Not even a month later, D-Thang, along with 22 of his guys from RPT, would get swept up as well.
Not gonna lie, bro, they are keeping these niggas in jail. Like, they're not. I'm not gonna lie. Like, they are not getting out,
thought
bro.
The scene wasn't toxic enough. 6 months later, the young rapper from Harlem, E-Dot Baby, would commit suicide, which has fans still wondering to this day why that happened. Fast forward to this year, February 2023, and K-Flock, who was already sitting in prison for murder, would be one of 7 DOA members named in a federal indictment spanning from 2017 all the way to 2023. This is the New York drill scene in a nutshell. Every few years, a scene pops off from one of the boroughs.
Shit.
Rappers make a huge wave, and then it all comes crashing down. That's it for this video. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one.
Damn, bro. Yo, New York niggas, why y'all just trauma dump me, bruh? The fuck is that? DYK Rico next. No, it's not. That was a good video, Trap Geek.